Hi, this is your host, Dr. Agnes Cabredo, for another lesson on good English. We are going to discuss this time plurals of nouns. This is the basic parts of speech which we have to master. Very simply, we'll go through the rules so that these will be unforgettable. And this is going to affect our fluency and our speech. So the first rule is the words ending in S, ending in Z, ending in X, ending in SH and CH form their plural by adding ES. So, box, boxies, boss, bossies, and it includes proper nouns. Davies, Davieses. Dish, dishes. Church, churches. Bench, benches. Now the second rule is nouns ending in F, you just add an S. Chef, chefs. Belief, beliefs. However, there are nouns ending in F, but we have to change the V, the F to V, and add ES. So we have leaf, leaves, loaf, loaves, shelf, shelves. And words ending in Y, also you add S. Like boy, boys. Valley, valleys. Attorney, attorneys. However, there are those ending in Y, but you have to change Y to I and add ES. Baby, babies. Lady, ladies. And there are words which are ending in O, and you have to add ES. Potato, potatoes. Tomato, tomatoes. And there are words ending in O, but this time, since they are of foreign origin, you simply have to add the S. Ratio, ratios. Radio, radios. Banjo, banjos. Just an S. Now, there are compound nouns. Their general rule is when there are compound nouns, more than one, consider the most important word that you pluralize. So, board of directors, boards of directors. Lookers on, lookers on. Runner up, runners up. Bill of lading, bills of lading. Leave of absence, which is the more important? So, leaves of absence. Mother-in-law, the more important word is mothers-in-law. Editor-in-chief, editors-in-chief. Mayor-elect, mayors-elect. Or governor-elect, governors-elect. Account payable, accounts payable. Now, if the noun starts with a verb, the last noun becomes plural. Remember, it starts with a verb like cure all. You will pluralize the last word when the noun starts with a verb. Cure alls. No shows. Start ups. Start ups. Run ins. Run ins. Trade ends. Trade ends. Write ups. Write ups. Know-it-alls. Alls. Know-it-alls. The last word. Go-betweens. Go-betweens. The last word. And show-off. Show-offs. Okay. Some compound nouns take no recognized forms in the following. The preferred form is shown first. So you have two nouns. You can choose either attorneys general or attorney generals. The same. Then cup full can be cups full. Spoonful can be spoons full. Teaspoonful can be teaspoons full. What about numerals? Alphabet letters, isolated words and degrees. They are made plural by adding s, es, or apostrophe s. Now let's be careful. When we're talking of like the style of your dress is of the 1990s. No apostrophe. No apostrophe. Just 1990 small s. What about big letters? The name LCC, that's the store. These are all capitalized. How many C's are there? I would say there are 2 C's. To letter C, pluralize it, just add a small s. C's. Okay? And what about 9? You go by 9s and 10s. Just 9s, small s, 10s, small s. Go by 3s or 4s. 3, small s, 4, small s. Now, I would like to take exception. This is the only time where you use apostrophe s. When you are talking of A, I, M, U, you pluralize A by an apostrophe. So, in college, I worked so hard to get straight A's. The A's will be capital A, apostrophe S. I, plural would be capital I, apostrophe S. M, capital M, apostrophe S. And U, apostrophe U. U, capital U, apostrophe S. So, this will be the exception. Amuse will be apostrophe S. Also, the second case is all lowercase letters. Plural is apostrophe S. Like, you're thinking of the 3 R's in education. Reading, writing, arithmetic. So, how do you rate if it is small r? R, apostrophe S. Small letters. Q, small letter, apostrophe S. W, small w, apostrophe S. Okay? But if it is capital letters, reading will be R, small s. W, small s. That is the plural form. Now, let's go to abbreviations. You talk, for example, of department. D-E-P-T period. What's the plural? D-E-P-T-S period. So, you put first the S before the period. Okay? Then, building. B-L-D-G period. Plural. B-L-D-G-S period. What about week? W-K period. Plural. W-K-S period. So, what about year? Year, YR, period. Plural, YRS, period. Now, what about personal titles? Let's say Miss. Of course, titles are always spelled in capital letters. So, Miss. For instance, you have two ladies of the same family name. The family name is Smith. So, Mrs. Smith. By the way, the ES, plural to the noun, should be pronounced as IZ. So, Mrs., two ladies, family name Smith. Mrs. Smith. Or Miss Smiths. The second one is the informal type of forming the plural. Okay? So, Misters. The formal would be Misters Smith, meaning two gentlemen surnamed Smith. So, Misters Smith, informal, Mr. Smith. Or Misters Smith, Mr. Smiths. Then Mrs. Mrs. If you have two, you say Madam. The title is spelled M-M-E-S, Madam, Davies, and Ford. The spelling is Mesdames. But I must have mentioned it in the past. When it is a French word, the terminal S is silent. So, Mesdames, read it Madam. Madam Davies and Ford. Informally, you say Mrs. Davies and Mrs. Ford. There are ladies who wouldn't like to define themselves as married or single. So we respect them and give them the title MS. So if there are two ladies surnamed MS, the title is MS to the two ladies. So MS Cruz and Nova. These are two ladies, either single or married, but they don't want to define themselves on either status. So, Miss Cruz, Miss Nova. Special nouns. So we have alumna, alumni. NAE is pronounced ni, double E. Just like we say, chocolate sundae. Alumnus, alumni. Just like stimulus, stimuli. Analyses, ending in SIS, becomes SES, and you have to pronounce it as they. So you have analyses, analyses, crises, crises, osmosis, osmoses. Criterion, criteria. Phenomenon, phenomena. Curriculum, curricula, or curriculums. Just like memorandum, memoranda, memorandums. So datum or datus. Agendum, agenda. But informally, we can use now agendas and datas. Data can be considered a collective noun, therefore singular. Agendum, agendas, and datas are in the informal level. Now we have troublesome nouns, those ending in X, ending in IS, ending in ES. X, politics, economics, physics, acoustics, generics, statistics. All these require singular verb. So politics is a dirty game, they say, sometimes. Physics is difficult for women. Economics is the law of supply and demand. Acoustics is the soundproofing of a room. And statistics, when it is used as a subject, requires a singular verb. Statistics is difficult for women. But when I mean statistics as figure, like statistics on birth rate in the rural area compared to statistics of birth rate in an urban area, I'm referring to figures. Figures in urban, figures in rural. And I would say that this comparison gives us acoustics. When we mean figures, we have to express plural in plural verb. Okay? Statistics of birth rate are higher in the urban area than that of the rural area. Then, ending in IS, you have all sorts of diseases. Tuberculosis, appendicitis, filariasis, tonsillitis, psoriasis, and diabetes. ES, as a plural of noun, is pronounced IZ. So, diabetes. Nouns which come in pairs are always plural. Pants, eyeglasses, scissors, tongs, slippers. There are nouns which are always plural. We say clothes, not clothes, clothes, goods, thanks. And also, nouns which are either singular or plural. Corps, C-O-R-P-S, drop the P-S, Corps Commander. Do not add an E, it becomes corpse. Okay, Corps Commander, silent P-S. Deer is either singular or plural. When you refer to the animal, this is a deer. This is a deer. But when you refer to a group, still deer, animals are predominant in this area. Then you have Vietnamese, always singular or plural. It depends upon your adjective. So Japanese, Chinese, either singular or plural. After discussing the rules, let's have a simple exercise. Just a way of applying the rules and recalling them. So, let's pause for a while and you answer the 12 questions. Now, let's go to an exercise. The word get together. Do you remember when the noun starts with a verb, the last word is pluralized. So, get togethers. The plural of Cortez. Cortez is a name. You pluralize it by adding es and you pronounce it is. Courtesies. Now, if you are attending a seminar, on the first day, your coordinator will discuss do's, small s, and don'ts, small s after T. Do's and don'ts. Then, abbreviation RN, give it a small letter after the N, small s. And then heroes, ES, hero, heroes. What about LVN? This is a plural abbreviation. It's an LVN production, so just add small s. If you recall, the big letters always add small s. Big letter C, plural, C, S, small s. L, capital L, small s. Except, you remember, AMU. AMU. Capital A is with apostrophe S. Capital I is with apostrophe S. Then M, capital S, apostrophe. Then U, capital U, apostrophe S. Then RSVP, just add small s, RSVPs. Governor-elect, in compound nouns, the more important word is pluralized. Governors-elect. What about NO? NO could be an abbreviation of number. So, just add small s. But when you're referring to no, the plural is either NOS or NOES. Next, Lisa. We have the plural. Suppose in a store, in a company, there are 2 Lisas. Just add small s. And Lohan, just add small s. If you learned something from our video, please like, subscribe, and share our channel. Thank you for watching.